Hi guys, and welcome to my room tour. Why don't you come on in? I hope that was just as uncomfortable for you as it was for me. Anywho, let's just get started on this thing. Cut to that clip now. So to start off the tour, we're going to start at the beginning of my room, which is basically my desk area. So how Notre Dame students for the most part do it, because the rooms are so small, you loft your beds, which means that you stack your closet and your desk, and you usually put them facing in towards each other, but some people also flip their desk facing out so that they can work on it from the outside. Mine is facing in, so I have my closet and my desk, and on top of those two things is my bed, and so that's what a loft is. So it creates a little cubby that's like your own personal space, and also it like preserves space because you're stacking all the furniture in one general area. So that's at the front of my room. It's right next to the door. Me and my roommate both lofted, so our beds are right next to the door in the loft. Creates a nice little hallway, and then the back of the room we have a lot of space. So that's where we're going to start. So basically, this is my desk area, which is like the half, I guess it's like more of the back half of the loft because it's like underneath where my feet are. So I just have my desk. It has a couple of drawers in it and also some shelves which I stack things in. Underneath that I have the back of my desk, which is kind of bright right now, but just because I'm in the foreground, so I need to be bright too. So the back of my desk is just pictures I found on Pinterest, and then also pictures of myself that I've had taken by different photographers such as Erica. I think all the ones I used on there are from Erica because they're the ones from Viejo Coffee because it's like the most aesthetic, but whatever. So that's what's tacked onto my board, and then I just have like a jar of pencils and pens, lots of pens this day, and then I usually just keep my laptops on here. Sometimes I'll do work here, like if it's more computer-based work, if it's like I have to be writing a lot, I prefer to do it like, I prefer to like lay on my rug, or I go to the library or to the study lounges that we have in BP, which I will be doing a BP tour soon, so that way you can see like inside a Notre Dame dorm instead of just like a Notre Dame dorm room, but that's besides the point. So I usually don't work too much here. Like I'll edit videos here sometimes, or I'll just like sit on my laptop, or I'll sit here and like FaceTime my family or something because I can like stand my phone up on my desk easily. But yeah, and then I also have a fan because it gets kind of hot like when it's rainy and sunny here, which isn't right now because right now it's just cold, but I have a fan for when that would happen. And next to that I have stuff for a Keurig, and behind me is a little Keurig. So yeah, that's basically my desk. It has a couple drawers in it too. Okay, so then behind me is like just a wall. Obviously that was created by my loft. So to decorate that, I have this grid of sunglasses because I'm like a big fan of like little ugly sunglasses. And then over here I have a calendar that I bought at the bookstore because it was on sale and I needed like a wall calendar, so I have that over here. And then like right behind me I have a little Go Irish sign that I just got at a hockey game, and I just stuck it on there. I think I'm going to develop some pictures when I go home and bring them back and like fill this wall up with the pictures and like move the sunglasses somewhere else and the calendar somewhere else, but we'll see. That's all tentative. But yeah, so that's basically the desk and wall portion. And then just lastly, I just have my closet, which I'm not really going to go that in depth into. I'll probably just like show it now. But yeah, so that's basically my desk area. That's pretty much it. Now we'll move on to like the back half of my room, and then I'll do my bed. Frick. Okay, one other thing I forgot to mention is I just have like little globe lights because the lighting in here kind of sucks. Like the only light comes from the desk, like little lamp that's underneath the shelf, so it doesn't really give great lighting, and sometimes it's like hard to do work in here because it's so dark. So I do have like little globe string lights that don't really help that much, but they're cute and they do give a little bit of light, so I mean that's helpful. So yeah, that's the only thing I forgot to add. So now moving on to like the back side of my loft, you can see more of like the desk underneath loft area kind of from this angle, I guess. So that's what that is kind of what it looks like. And so on the back side of my loft, I put my dresser right up against my bed to like conserve more space, and then my ladder to get onto my loft is back here. So it kind of just keeps all my furniture like real compact and saves a lot of room like for the rest of our living space. But basically this thing right here is my dresser. On top of it I have a bunch of stuff. And then right here I have like, it's like a coat hanger actually, like an over the door kind of rack. But I use it to hang like the fanny packs that I have, the scrunchies and jewelry, and also my lanyard, because it just kind of keeps everything, out of the way. And then on this pole for my bed, I put hats that I have, and then also I have my purse hanging right here, and then on the side of my desk that doesn't have the mirror on it, I put 2 command hooks, and then I have jackets on the first one, and then, but only a couple because obviously, like, I mean, it's not that strong. And then on the second one I have my neck pillow for when I fly, so it's just kind of hidden down there so you can't really see it. But yeah, this is like the back half of my room. On the wall right here I also have these really cute like sun mirrors. I was inspired by Urban Outfitters, but the ones at Urban Outfitters are more expensive. I got these from Walmart that was like way cheaper. And then just as far as like decor here goes, I think all of these things are from Marshall's. Like these 2 things are from Marshall's. This you can get at like any Walmart probably. This tree was from Kohl's. I actually got it when I was like 11. So, and then this little vase is from Anthropologie. It was like one of the less expensive things that they have there because that store's super pricey. And then this other vase is also from Marshall's. You can't really see it, but I'll show it like in the montage. This purse is from Francesca's. So yeah, that's basically like this area of the room. Now I'll show you the other side, more of like the living space that's like common, shared between me and my roommate. So, okay, so this is more of like the common space. We don't have a futon because no one bought a futon, so we don't have one. But we do have a rug. It's pink. And then this is my tapestry that I brought from home. It's of the desert. I love the desert. Miss it a lot. So I have my tapestry on the wall. Then I also have a coat rack. Bought this coat rack. Broke this coat rack. So it's currently leaning against the wall right now because I have a lot of jackets on it because it's cold here. And I'm not used to the cold, so I need a lot of jackets. And then behind that is like a pole that I wrapped Christmas lights around. And then behind me is our window. So right now our windowsill is also decorated with St. Patrick's Day stuff that my mom sent me. And then that's left over from Valentine's Day. That's my roommate's. Our window actually has a dome view in the fall because we are on, I guess, the west side of our building. It's like the north going that way, but the west. So we're like northwest of our building. So we face the dome from North Quad, and we have a dome view when the leaves fall off the tree. So that's been practically almost all year since fall break, which is really nice. It's really pretty. So I definitely want to live on like this half of the building every year that I live in this dorm, which will probably be all 4 years. So yeah, that's this back half of the room. Okay, so then this is another corner of the room that's kind of still in the general living space. Basically, it just houses our fridge and TV. That's my roommate's dresser. That's what the TV sits on. Also where my Alexa sits. And this disco ball that she got me in the Secret Santa, so that's pretty cool. It just like has a bunch of different lights. It's like fun to put on and listen to music too. We also have my fridge over here in this corner. One thing I didn't like about, like, obviously living in a dorm, it's like super hard to like figure out where to put everything and like how everything's gonna work. So one thing I really didn't like was like having my fridge on the ground, because it was just really hard to like, one, like it opens this way, so like having it on the ground in the corner next to the wall, it was like hard to get into. And then 2, like there's not much storage space in here. Like my dresser is full of clothes and sheets and like other things. My closet's packed, as you saw. My desk drawer is also full of things, so I don't really have like a lot of place to put snacks. So my dad bought me this like rack thing off of Amazon, and it's actually like super helpful. I think I'll probably give it to my sister next year because I'm gonna be living in a triple with my friends, and like I just don't think we'll have room for it. But yeah, so I'm just probably not gonna have this rack next year, but I really like it. Like it has 2 layers on the bottom, so I can put snacks in there, and then it has this one shelf on the top, and I just have 2 baskets, and I put like my glassware slash like, I don't know what you call it, like utensils, I guess. I don't know. And then snacks in that basket, and that's like pretty useful. So I would definitely like recommend getting one of those for your fridge if you don't want it to be on the ground, because it's kind of hard to get into. And then on this back wall back here, this is like that side was like the aesthetic side, like the sun things, the tapestry, you know, like my aesthetic kind of stuff. This stuff is my Irish side for the wall decor. So I have this cork board. That one's not really as Irish, but I did draw this dome. I drew that on that newspaper, drew it, so that was cool. And then I just have like some Polaroids of like my sisters, my cats, me and my mom, me and my grandma, me and my cousin's children, like just a bunch of different Polaroids over there. And then a postcard that I gave to my roommate from El Paso. We just hung it up on there, which I'm fine with because I love El Paso, so it's cool. And then over here, there's another Irish flag, which I'll show also. Not really Yeah, which I'll show also. I think what I'm going to do is like I'll show these talking parts, and then at the end it'll be like an aesthetic, like little montage thing, but also that could change because I'm not editing right now, so we'll see how it works out. But yeah, that's basically this corner. Okay, so pretty much the only thing left to show is just my sink, and that is not very exciting in itself. It's just a sink with a mirror. This mirror has like storage in it, and then underneath it has storage like in the cupboard part too. So yeah, that's basically it. Sink's here, very old, kind of gross. My water kind of smells like rotten eggs to me, so that's fun, but I don't really use it that much. I use the sink in the bathroom, so it's fine. But yeah, this is my sink. Oh shoot, I'm like literally recording. So now it's time for the loft part. So this is just like my bed, which is raised up, which you can see I'm like on a ladder right now because I've got to get up here, you know? So this is the loft. It's just bed, not very far from the roof. So I do hit my head sometimes, but not too much, you know, I've gotten better. So this is my comforter. It's from Urban Outfitters. This blanket is also from Urban Outfitters. It's on sale, but not for that much right now, but it's very soft, so I would recommend it, I guess. Then I just have like, I have 2 gray pillows back there, and then 2 pillows that match my comforter. And then I have this Fighting Irish Notre Dame pillow, I think from Target. This yellow pillow is also from Target. This ND one I got on Poshmark, and then the I Love You As Big As Texas is from El Paso, from a local shop, and then that pink one is from, I think, Marshall's, but I'm not sure. Then along the pole I just wrapped some lights, but I don't have any batteries in the little thing, so they don't turn on. And then just as like wall decor up here, my dad made me these canvases like with my name on them. I also made some for my roommate too. So yeah, that's pretty much my whole lofting situation, and that concludes that. This is how I have to get down. Kind of dangerous, kind of dangerous. Also under here, this creates a nice little cubby to store things, and then we just have a beanbag, and usually my hamper's there, and that's an air track and a thing. This is the view from the window. Right now it's kind of ugly out, but it's like raining and stuff. Not very sunny. It was sunny earlier, but this is the view from the window. Okay, so that pretty much concludes the dorm tour. I think now I'm just going to do like an aesthetic little montage of everything without me explaining stuff. That way you can kind of just get like a better feel for the room. It'll be like more seamless, less like jerky and me moving to explain. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I definitely want to do like, this is like the typical Notre Dame dorm room size, unless you're in one of the newer dorms. I'm in one of the older dorms, so this is like typical size for most of them. The furniture is pretty standard across all of Notre Dame for the dorms. So yeah, this gives you a pretty good idea of like what it's like to live here. I mean, they're kind of small, but you don't spend that much time in your dorm room anyways. Definitely very homey, I think. And like, this is a double, so only 2 people live here. If you live with more people, like your space is bigger, obviously. So yeah, I also want to do a tour of like my whole hall in general, like just like the amenities that we have, like what those look like, what our gym looks like, what like the hallways look like, the different rooms that we have here, like just the dorm in general. So stay on the lookout for that. That'll probably be coming soon, but I'm not sure if I want to do it like a tour guide kind of way, or if I want to do it like with the 73 questions, like with Vogue, like that kind of style. So we'll see like what I end up doing with that. But this is basically my dorm room. It'll be a lot different next year because I'll be living in a triple, so I'll probably do another tour then. So stay on the lookout for that, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Get ready for the aesthetic montage.
Ain't seen no rain, they got gold and silver. I got a letter desperate treasures, and the emperor thought she'd find it all in the letter. There's a lot I dismiss when I'm driving like this, and all I wanna do is kiss her. Trans big old highway, take me back to her. I don't wanna miss her forever. Oh, lose my treasure like Maximilian's gold. Let that go,
Also, I forgot to mention, like, back of the door just got like 3 hooks on it. They usually have like 2 little hooks on them. So that's what they look like. We hang our stuff on them. Right next to my, oh, bad lighting. Right next to my bed, the light switches are like back here. There's music in the background. I don't know what that was. Bye.